We are going to lose money unless we sell all of these Christmas trees. Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how much we're going to lose. Last year we sold about 500 Christmas trees. We bought 500, sold 500, and we'd run out. And I thought, great, go hard or go home next year, Josh. Order 1,000. So order 1,000, put more money into marketing, and it's not worked. That's a scar on the back. You need to take that and just move on. We're going to be left with what looks about 350 trees. Unless between today and tomorrow we sell 350. What can we learn from that? We've not made any money doing this, which is annoying. And most people, that would get them down and make them stop trying. But that just means next year I know what to do differently. So we're going to tweak what we're going to do next year to make it super profitable. If you're not growing, you're standing still. So you need to constantly trying to grow your business. Yes, I could have just ordered 500, made the same money as last year, but that's not my DNA. So what went wrong this year? Well, a few things. Number one, we rebranded from JDS Christmas to the Christmas Hut a bit too late. We done it September, October time, and it led to confusion. I sent out a letter to 10,000 people, and a couple of people didn't actually know it was part of the same brand, so chose just to ignore us. We set up this marquee, the Christmas Hut, sent out 5,000 flyers, letters, email campaigns, content marketing, signage, banners, like promotions, and lucky if we've had about 20 sales. We're just too off the beaten track. We've not got any passing trade. There's three key things you need to do in marketing. It's know your market, know your message, and know your media. Our website has got 66% more traffic on it compared to last year, but conversion rate's down 10%. So our marketing has went to the wrong market. It's landing at people that have no intent to buy Christmas trees. So we spent a lot of money on marketing to get that extra traffic, and it's not converted into sales. And in essence, that's what we went wrong. Now we just have to regroup and create a strategy that's going to work next year. So what did we do to get customers? What marketing did we drive? Now we've done a lot. We've done Facebook and Instagram. We've done Google paid ads, Google organic SEO. We sent out direct mail. We had 2 direct mail campaigns. One went really well, which led us to do another one, which went terrible. But the second one, we went 10x on it. Content marketing, Instagram videos, YouTube videos, Facebook videos, all the time. Old school marketing, flyers, banners, signage, and then we've done email marketing. I have an inclination that the Facebook and Instagram gave us a massive peak in traffic, but it was all targeted to the wrong people. I think that's why the sessions were so high and the conversion rate dropped. Google paid ads, you can clearly see that did work, but it was very expensive to get a return. But SEO, we were a bit late to the game to try and get the SEO up and running, so that wasn't great. The first letter we sent out a direct mail campaign to 350 people and got 50 sales off the back of it. I thought, that's great. Well, let's do it again. Let's do it to 10,000 people. Done it to 10,000 people and we got 20 sales. So that was a massive flop, which cost a lot of money, over £7,000, and it never worked. The content, we spent a lot of money on content. We made TikTok, Instagram videos, Facebook videos, and the TikTok stuff did work, but it was getting orders again from people all over the UK, whereas we were just Edinburgh based. Again, we need to think how we're going to change that for next year. Can we have a UK-wide delivery network? Something we're going to look into. The flyers did work, but not as many as what we thought. We had a couple of people come up here for the flyers. The emails worked, but you get a very low conversion rate on emails. So what are we going to do differently next year? Something I'm kicking myself on. I've got a big scar on my back. Is 2 years ago I arranged a cut-off date with the supplier where we could change our order. This year I noticed by about 2 weeks before the trees were getting delivered, our orders were only up 33%, which meant we were going to sell about 650, so I tried to change it to that. And I should have noticed that back at the end of October, change my order so I wasn't left with all these trees. Next year we're going to make sure and have that cut-off date arranged. And next year I can either look at maximising revenue and growth or maximising profit. I could take the 700 orders we got this year and just remarket to all those people and do organic SEO, and we'll sell 700 again and spend close to zero on marketing and we'll sell out. Or do we go for 1,000 again, because we've already got 700, so we only need an extra 30% to get to that 1,000, and then we'll do it? Or do I stay in the safe area in the harbour and just go to sell what I know I can easily do, or do I push myself again? And that is something I'm going to have to sit and think about, but we're probably going to order another 1,000 and make it happen, because I'm quite annoyed that we've not done it this year. So guys, here are the juicy stats taken straight from Shopify. you're not on Shopify, guys, I suggest you get on Shopify. Great for selling online without its back-end usability. So sales are up 18%, sessions are up 54%. That's how many people visited the website. Orders are up 41%. Our gross profit, so that's how much we're left after paying for the tree, is 0%. So that's the exact same as last year. So basically all that 18% extra in sales is just eating away. And average order value is down 25%. And the conversion rate is down 14%. So let's just jump into what those numbers actually mean. So sales are up 18%, great, we've got more people to buy from us. Sessions are up 54%. That in itself looks good, but the conversion rate is down 10%. So when you look at these two numbers together, we've spent a lot more money on marketing to drive traffic to the website, but less people are buying. The sales are down, so sessions are up 54%, sales only up 18%. So we're spending all that money on marketing, all that effort, all that time, and it's not converting into sales. We're reaching the wrong people would be my initial conclusion. So how are we going to fix that? And how we're going to make sure we reach people with intent to buy your product. So orders are up 41%, that sounds good, but our sales are only up 18%. So we've had 41% more orders, but only 18% more money in. So we're getting more orders at less money, which ties into the average order value, which is down by 25%. We did keep our prices a bit lower this year because I wanted to try and drive more revenue, sell out all the trees in total. That was the strategy, and it's not worked. So next year we have to change tact. What are we going to do differently? And that was probably going to be keep the price high, volume a bit lower, and make sure we sell out. So maximize profit or maximize revenue. You know, a ship is safe in the harbour, but that's not what it's made for. That's what I want from a business. I want both. I want to grow the revenues and I want to grow the profits. This year we've grew the revenues a little bit and not grew the profits. Next year we're going to change that, learn from these mistakes, and remember that you don't build a business on a spreadsheet. Anybody can do a spreadsheet and it looks easy. But growth is a roller coaster. It goes up and down. It's not a straight line. This year we went down. Next year we're going to be to the moon. Right, now for the bit you've all been waiting on. The juicy numbers. So I know we've still got 2 days left of selling, but this is looking like what it's going to be. Sales, £80,000. Cost of the goods, £40,000. Deliveries, installations, set up trees or fix overheads of the business, admin costs to run it, £20,000. Marketing, £20,000. Now that leaves me with a big fat juicy zero, which means I'm going to have to cancel my stag do. So come and watch the next video where we'll find out how I'm going to get enough money for my stag do in April. See you next time.